What up? It's Finance Fitness and Folk channel where we discuss finance, a little bit of fitness, talk about some folk. So in today's episode, I'm going to talk about VA disability compensation, my personal journey. So I'm going to have to raise my voice a little bit here. I noticed the last time I did a video, the wind was blowing really hard, and of course sometimes I come out here during rush hour traffic, which is right now, and sometimes the cars can be a little drowning with the sound. So I'm trying to speak as loudly as possible for this video. So let's get into it. So I did 20 years in the military. I did 20 years in the Army. And once before I got out, I heard about this program. I forget what the name of the program is. I forget what it is now. I'll put it inside the comments of this video. Well, actually, maybe I'll post it on the video itself as like a text on the video. But anyways, this program allows you to file your claim, I want to say, if I'm not mistaken, like 90 days out from your actual ETS date or retirement date. But the VA will not start your claim until your, I want to say, to your retirement date or your ETS date. So basically what it does is it front loads your application. You get I guess like the first term privilege, if that's a phrase, meaning that that you'll get put up to the top. So basically your packet will go up further than what a normal veteran just got in the military will have theirs as a status, if that makes any sense, right? So so I did that, got my claim back. I want to say, I think either 15 or 17 days after my retirement date, and actually got my rating. And when I told folks that already had been out the military about this, it was like, man, I can't believe that happened. Like, I got out and it took like almost like 2-3 years for me to get 10% or any kind of rating. So I said, I'm not exactly sure why these folks didn't tell you about this program, because I would think that once you go through your out processing part, going to get out of the military, they would tell them this, but obviously they had no clue. So anyways, did that, got 80% starting off, which was actually pretty good. Honestly, I really think I was going to get anything. But I will say that I started going to the doctor a lot the last 2 years I was in, documenting everything. I had a command sergeant major that was really on me about that, because he noticed I had been on profile for like about 6 months, a temporary profile for my feet. And he's like, why don't you just go ahead and just get a permanent and just get it put on your record? I said, I think I can weather it out. I don't want to be on permanent profile, because I had not been on a permanent profile the whole time I was in. And not to boast about that, it's just, genetics, I think, plays a huge part. And then also, injuries that you have. I didn't have a lot of physical serious injuries, even though as I was getting out the Army, I had to get an x-ray of my feet, and the doctor said, what's up with this right pinky toe? And I said, what you mean? He said, did you break it? A while back. I said, I don't know. I don't think I did. And he said, yeah, you broke it. Like, you must then go to the doctor and it just healed on its own. And my wife, I mean, she was just so like upset. She was like, how in the world did you run on a broken toe? I said, I had stumped it so many times I didn't know it was broken, right? Yep. But anyways, I mean, that was documented, right? So, I did a lot of doctor visits for my feet, back, anxiety, anything that dealt with like physical or mental, I was going to the doctor for. And of course, like, as those things started to pile up, my medical jacket started to build, and they used that as leverage to give me my rating once I got out. So long story short, I did it 80%. A couple things that got denied for. So I went back, I think within a year and a half. I think it was almost like 2 years later by the time I had refiled again. Went from 80 to 90. And then I filed again less than a year later. And then I got to 100. So to make a long story short, that was pretty much my journey from the time that I started my claim to the time that I actually got my 100% rating. Now, that wasn't my goal. initially. I mean, at 80%, it was, I was content. I'm like, man, 80% is a whole lot more than what than nothing. Like, I didn't really think I was gonna get no more than 50. They gave me 50 just for my feet. And just FYI, a rating for your feet at 50%, that's the most you can get for your feet. So basically, what the military was saying, what the VA was saying was my feet were so jacked up that they couldn't even give me any more money for my feet. They just maxed me out at 50. Now, mind you, I still come out here and I still work out. So that just shows you how much dedication I have when it comes to fitness. And also to make these videos to make sure you can use as a leverage to better yourselves, right? So anyway, getting back to my story, and maybe I'll go to a deep dive on a couple other things when it comes to this. But what you really have to take from this is talking to veterans or folks who's already folks that are still in the military. If you're still in the military, this is definitely a great video for you, because I'm telling you right now, go to sick call, go to sick call, go to sick call. I'm not telling you to be malingering and go to sick call for a hangnail. I'm not saying that. But if you are injured or if you have something wrong with you, you need to get it medically documented. Because one thing that I learned real quick once I got out, the military don't got any love for you. They really don't. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate and I'm proud of my service. You know, the military really changed my life for the better. A whole lot of opportunity was given to me because of the military, so I have nothing bad to say about the military. But it is a machine, meaning that once you get out, there's going to be somebody to replace you immediately. You are not that important, y'all. You are not that important. The military will go on without you. Do your time, do it proudly, do it for country and service. Get out and make sure you get the compensation you deserve. I'm just being real about it. Get the compensation you deserve. This VA disability is not a freaking welfare check. It's not a welfare check. Like I said, I may do more of a deep dive on this, but somebody had told me a while back, and it makes sense. And I think I actually saw this in a video one time as well. But in essence, from the day you joined the military, the government already has a certain amount of percentage of money allotted for you for disability. I'm gonna say that again. What I'm saying is that they automatically assume that you're gonna get hurt while you're in the military. So they already have that money pushed to the side for you. So what does that mean? That means that if you file for disability, you're not taking away from somebody else. You're not. I think a lot of veterans, they get it confused and they say, well, I'm not really that hurt. You know, things are not as bad as what they seem. Somebody is worse off than me, so I don't want to take care of it, take for their money. You're not taking from nobody. You're just not. You're not taking from somebody else's pot. You file for disability. Me getting to 100% has no effect on anybody else. It just doesn't. It does not. It's the military, the army, the federal government already has money allotted for you. All you got to do is just file for it. Now, I'm not saying for you to lie and and make up stuff, because that can bite you in the behind, in the long run as well, because you don't want to commit any type of VA fraud. I'm not saying that, but what I am saying is, if there's something in your medical records that show that you're deserving of VA compensation based off of their regulations, then go for it. And you're not going to be able to do that unless you file. Okay, so they say a recession is coming. This is at the time of this video, this is April of 2023. They're saying the recession is going to hit in the summertime now, and every little bit of money counts. So like I said, if anybody else want me to go more into a deep dive of how I got to 100, like, comment, and subscribe. Comment definitely, because I think I might do a little bit of a series of this, because I do understand that that there may not be a lot of veterans watching this video right now. I did not make this channel for veterans, but I just felt like that because this is a channel about finance, fitness, and folk, right? You got the finance aspect, which means that the VA compensation. You got the fitness aspect, because as veterans we have to keep our physical fitness up once we get out the military. And then folks, what I'm saying, I mean, a lot of veterans, they really feed off other people, and they miss that camaraderie when they're actually out the military. So this is the perfect platform to express those things and to be able to give these things to give you leverage to better yourselves, whether you're a veteran or not. All right. Anyways, y'all have a good one, and find fitness and folk. Triple F, I'm gone.